It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And start on the ground here, Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st down, New York.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Dart going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. Looking quickly here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 15.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks force the turnover on the first series of this game. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. A throw right side. Finds Cup. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Running with Walker again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return.
Gunnar Olszewski on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
15 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants using their 1st time out. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Dart. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Darnold now to throw. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Javon Holland there to make the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yo, lady. Yo, lady. Yo, son. Yo, lady. Yo, lady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Back to work after throwing the pick. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Dart resetting here after the pick. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing here, Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. He's out here in midfield and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. There, that's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. From the gun, Milrow. He rolls to his right.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milrow from the gun. Caught out wide. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. This, our last play of the quarter. Going on 1st down. It starts. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're through 3 here. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's Robinson on the slant. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This play goes for 36. And it's good for a New York 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 36 yards. 1st down, New York.
Dart going to throw again. He brings it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dart's looking to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Imanwari.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back sent in motion. First and 10. Darnold headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Second and 10. No room to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. We've set it down from 37.
First down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Walker on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Check smash. Panther 60.
Staying with Walker. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll give up the gut to Walker. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Riggs. Go street.
Motioning the tight end now.
Check. Hey, smash.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks only up by a few.
Ready.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, here's Duggs. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down now. Here's Darks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. Here's Darts. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Darts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Let's go now.
Darts back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss brings up third and goal.
On third and goal, it's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Rodgers from the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action here with Rodgers. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing again, Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. So So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the red zone now. Caught out wide. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
Back to throw. Here starts. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
19 come 19. Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. To the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st and 10 at the 37.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 22
They get 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
The 45-yard line.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Looking inside the red zone. That one connects. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie this game at 21.
To kick off for New York.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Offense to the line fast.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Rolling on 3rd. Here's Dunn.
3rd and 4.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Malik Neighbors.
Hey, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready up.
First down from the 42.
Wrap all 80. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Ready.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Dart looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to dime coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He'll throw it. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dart gonna throw again. Came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, sack. Viking 18. Check up.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Rodgers from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Steelers.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Back to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Dart from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Giants 1st down.
From the red zone now. Finding Johnson once more. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Darts pass
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the fourth. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
258.
Rodgers throwing again on second. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
258. Get 300. Get 300.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Slot man motioned over. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers going for the win here. They'll come up on first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Setting up to pass. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers jump in front late.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Covered coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
It's Tracy on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Warriors 70. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Comeback team. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take it all the way, boys. Come on. Run.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.